Hello, folks. Todd Halleck here, talking to you today a little bit about estate planning. Next week is our National Estate Planning Awareness Week, and I thought today maybe I could talk to you a little bit about what are those things that you must have for a good estate plan. There's a lot of things maybe you should have. There's a lot of things you could have, but what are those things that you must have in every estate plan, no matter who you are and no matter how large your estate is? So first off, I would say the most important document that any of us can have is what's commonly known as a living will, advanced healthcare directive / medical power of attorney. Now, depending on the state that you live in, this may be in two documents or it may just be one like we use here in Utah. But this is the document where you have the opportunity to express what your wishes would be if you need medical attention and you can't make the decisions for yourself, who you would want to have in charge of those decisions, and possibly what some of those decisions are. This document is also ultimately the document where you express your wishes about end of life. If you're only being kept alive on life support with no reasonable likelihood of recovery, how do you want to be? How do you want your wishes to be dealt with? Do you want to be kept alive? Do you want to be have life support terminated? How is it that you want those end of life wishes to be honored? That's an important document and one that everybody must have. The second document that I'd say is one that everybody must have, and that's a financial durable power of attorney. Your financial durable power of attorney is going to let people make financial decisions for you when you're not able to do so. Could be because of incapacity, or it could just be because of convenience that you want somebody to act on your behalf. But whatever financial assets you may have, bank accounts, retirement accounts, online brokerage accounts, you name it, your power of attorney can be an important document to allow those assets to be managed while you're alive, especially if you're incapacitated. Now, the important thing to understand about a financial durable power of attorney is it does not survive your death. It's a common misconception, but that financial power of attorney dies with you. And so, how do we handle your financial assets upon your passing? Well, if you don't have anything else, it's going to be your will. A will, like we've talked about before, is a death instrument. It only becomes effective upon your death, and it's only usually effective if you probate it. But it gives you the chance to say who you want to be in charge of your estate, who things are going to, how and when they're going to get them. So it's your opportunity to take control of your assets, of your affairs, and make sure what happens with them after you die is consistent with your wishes. So that's the third document that everyone must have. The fourth document I would say that everybody should have is a personal property memorandum if your state allows it. Here in Utah and in the other two states, Arizona and Idaho, where I'm licensed to practice in, you can transfer ownership of personal property by a personal property memorandum referenced in your will. These are the things that we own, the stuff around the house, the family heirlooms, guns, jewelry, automobiles, things of that nature, things that tend to come and go that we don't want to spell out in our will, things that we tend to change our mind about a lot in terms of who's getting them. That personal property memorandum can be a really valuable tool in dealing with assets that may or may not have economic value, but may have tremendous sentimental value and can be the things that people fight about. So those are a handful of documents that I would have in any estate plan, must-haves. Those documents are also going to nominate your guardian and conservator in the event that you become disabled or incapacitated to the point where you can't take care of yourself or your affairs. Those documents are also going to nominate who would be the caretaker for your minor children or disabled children if you have them, who would handle their financial affairs. So those four documents, especially those first three, the advanced healthcare directive, the durable power of attorney, and the will, must-haves in every estate plan. So I hope you have, as we come towards the end of the year, have made it your goal to get your estate planning completed this year? If not, what better New Year's resolution to make at the end of this year than to get it done next year? But we all need it. We need it in varying degrees. We may need things that are more sophisticated, but we can all benefit from good estate planning. And more importantly, not only will you benefit, but you will bring peace to your family by taking care of these important things while you're alive and able to do so. Have a great day.